Hey everybody, it's me, Alan Spiro, your team leader. Good to see you again. I know from the title of my email you're probably expecting me to be dressed up in some Easter Bunny outfit and handing out matzah, but it's not going to happen. This is just me. But I am wearing blue. By the way, this is a special message going out to Nancy Jennings, the team leader of our Wellington office. Today is Autism Awareness Day, and Nancy is a big supporter of that. She's got some family connection to that. So Nancy, this is for you. Blue shirt, blue slacks, blue socks. I won't go any further, but trust me, it's all blue, Nancy, and I did it for you. I did it for Autism Awareness Day. Thanks for all that you do, and I wish you the best. You have my support. This past week also, I just want to thank Bob Wills. He hosted a great happy hour at Margarita's. It was phenomenal. There were 25, 30 people there. Hey, maybe that's the trick. Maybe we just need to serve alcohol at all of our events, and we'll see more of you. But seriously, Bob, thank you very much for all you do. He paid over $700 out of Bank of America's pocket. The profit of about $200 is going towards Red Day. So thanks very much to everybody that showed up and contributed to KW Cares and Red Day. And Bob, thank you again for everything that you do around here. Spring break is over. Easter time is, this holiday week is going to be over on Monday. It's time to re-engage. We've got a fantastic month of training coming up. Let me share with you what's going on just over the next 2 weeks. Next week, all of next week, special class. We usually call it Camp 443. It's not on the calendar as Camp 443, but it is all the courses taught by Nolan Wilson. It's a phenomenal curriculum of classes. I didn't put 443 on the calendar because I didn't want you to think that it's all about new hire training. All the classes here are for anybody, especially those of you who are not doing as well as you wish you were. It's time to go back to the basics and learn things about how to grow your business. Here are the topics. Monday, why should people use you as an agent? Very, very important. Tuesday, Lead Generation 101. I know you've heard that terminology. Now it's time to learn how to do it. And also a buyer consultation, part 1. On Wednesday, the buyer consultation, part 2. These days, a lot of buyers out there. It's great to know how to run a successful buyer consultation. And then part 1 on Wednesday, part 2 of the buyer consultation, then part 1 of the listing presentation. Thursday, second part of listing presentation, and then lead generation with for sale by owners, open houses, and expired listings. That's what's going to drive your business. Lead generation, for sale by owners, expired listings, open houses, that's the core of your real estate business. If you haven't mastered all the scripts and dialogues and know how to hold an open house the right way, come to that class. And then the last class of Camp 443, or that week, is Farming 101 and Negotiating Offers. Come to one of those classes, just one day, or come to all 5 of them. I guarantee you will learn some great ideas, some great basic ideas about how to rebuild your business or how to jumpstart your career. The following week, starting on Monday, April 12th, the Capper Club with Richard Bass. Invitation only. You Cappers out there, you get an invitation from Richard. Please show up. I know you guys get a lot of great information from learning from each other. And then Richard is coming back on Tuesday at 12:30. Growing a fruitful farm, meaning how do you pick a farm area using some statistics, learning what's the best farm area to pick, and then what to do to grow a fruitful farm. Richard is a master at farming, so learn from him. Wednesday, a special day. It's our KW Cares Bake Sale. We had one several months ago. It was phenomenal. I put on about 30 pounds. This year we're doing it again. It's on Wednesday from 11 to 2, but I'm sure there'll be cakes around all day. Please come support KW Cares. The money again is going to Red Day, benefiting the Boynton Beach Senior Center. And again, thanks very much to Donna Tavares and Nancy Kavanaugh, our KW Cares people who are driving this event and all the things that we're going to be doing for Red Day. Thursday the 15th at noon, a mortgage class taught by Bob Wills. It says mystery mortgage class, but there's a lot of changes going on in the mortgage business. You should come, just hear what Bob has to say, and generally there's food. So, may not be any alcohol, but at least there'll be food. And then Friday, the 16th, Richard again is coming back and teaching his famous trend graphics class, how to use that trend graphics program to make charts, get the data that you need to bring into a seller to show a buyer, sellers to price their homes properly, buyers to make normal, realistic kind of offers. So all of that information, Richard does a phenomenal job with Trend Graphics. Come on Friday the 16th at 11 o'clock. In a few weeks, I hope you all know about this. It's called Stump the Experts. It's an objection handling panel. 4 of the top agents in this area, including our very own Jackie Ellis, are going to sit on a panel and handle objections. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of objections at them. Sellers, buyers, for sale by owners, expired listings, some short sale things, every objection that you could possibly think of, and then we're going to open it up to the floor for objections that you have heard that you want to see what their responses are. If you have not mastered every single objection out there that you hear, come to this class. Come to this panel. It's from 1 to 3. It's going to be at Gold Coast School in Lantana and Congress from 1 to 3 on April 21st. We've already got about 40 people signed up. The room only holds about 100, so RSVP to our Go-Fi's. It's only $5. And just as importantly, invite non-Keller Williams people to it. They will learn a lot, and they will thank you for inviting them. So, Stump the Expert panel, April 21st. What else do we have? So, I know what it's time for. You know what it's time for. Oh, this is so exciting. I know you know what it's time for. Oh, there's a text message that came in. That's not what I was hoping for. All right, here we go. It is time for, any day now we're going to have this down to a science. All right, tell me that you love me. I'll tell you that later. Okay, great news. March, this month, we're waiting for the final numbers. Donna's on vacation this week, but when she gets back, she's going to be transmitting. Initial forecast is this is the best month of sales and profits that this market center has ever had in our 5.5, 6-year existence. So you guys are doing a bang-up job out there. The business is out there. It's going to be our best month ever. April is looking almost just as good, if not better. It's just phenomenal. So keep up the great work and congratulations. If you're not seeing that in your business, re-engage, because your other peers around here are seeing it. Their businesses are growing. So enough with it's about the economy, it's about the market. Our market is growing. Our office is growing. If you're not seeing that, it's time to figure out why, assuming you want to. Come to the team meeting on April 28th. You'll see all the details about the last 3 months of trend charts and also the past year. The special Lisa Spiro trend charts are going to be available on April 28th at our monthly team meeting. What other good news? Listings and contracts. For the past week or so, there's a whole pile of them sitting on Donna's desk, but this is just for the past about week or 10 days. 9 listings, $2.5 million worth of listings, averages about $265,000 of those listings, which is good news, so that the prices are stabilizing, if not going up a little bit. 27 contracts in the past week to 10 days, $4.7 million. Now that averages out about $175,000, but there's a whole bunch of REOs and really small amount of contracts in there. So that's also great news. Let me share with you who did that business in the last week or so. Listings, the Gold Group, John Lennon, Todd Rakowski, Lori Shearer, and Yvonne Westerman all had 1, and the Jackie Ellis team had 4 new listings in the past week or so. Contracts, Nancy Kavanaugh, Pamela Stobbs, Leslie Fioretti, and Derek Presley all had 1. Richard Bachman, 3 new contracts. Todd Rakowski, 4 new contracts. Lori Shearer, 2 new contracts. Karen Ost, the True Group, the Gold Group, Gary Goldberg, Susan Doyle all had 1. Tanya Dolan had 1, Andrew Simpkin had 1, and the Ellis team, the Jackie Ellis team, had 7 new contracts in the past week or so. So congratulations to all of you. Again, if your name wasn't mentioned and you turned in a listing or a contract in the past 2 weeks or so, don't worry about it. Your name's going to be on the next video. There's just a pile waiting for Donna to come back on her desk. Listen, the next couple of months are going to be the core to this entire year. Our sales season is right now. Our business is up. The market is stabilizing a little bit. The tax credit is ending in just a month or so. Your job is to go out there and get the business. 2 key words: lead generation, lead generation, lead generation for listings. You've heard it before. Now's the time. If you haven't mastered your listings, either your presentations or your objections, any of that stuff, I would re-engage in the training that we're going to have around here. I would do some role playing with people. I would get the material that you learned at the John Dietz seminar last week. Study that, master your listing scripts and dialogues, and get on the phone, knock on doors, hold open houses, whatever you have to do, capture those listings. This is the time. The next 2 or 3 months are going to set you up for the next year of business. Go out there and get the business. This is your business. This is, This is your market to steal from everybody else out there. You just have to work it a little bit harder. I know I've been saying that for a year, and you're working as hard as you think you can work. One more degree, turn it up the heat, and the business is yours. It's been a great string of months for many of you. I've seen your numbers. They keep going up and up. I want that personally for every single one of you that wants it for yourself. So just keep doing it. As I said, this market is yours if you work hard at it. I know it works because there are other people around here that are tremendously successful who are doing it. If you do it, you follow what they're doing, you will be successful also. Closing it out, this has been a very holy week for those of you who celebrate both Passover and Easter week. I just want to wish you all a happy Passover, a happy Easter. I hope you have a great week and weekend with your families. Thanks very much for everything that you do around here. I look forward to seeing you next week, and then for the weeks to come, go get it. Take care. Bye-bye.